Hey everyone, I'm David, one of the beauty directors here at Sephora, and this video is all about cleaning your tools, specifically your brushes and your sponges. I know it's not the most glamorous of topics, but it is probably one of the most essential topics to conquer and make sure you're doing regularly and correctly. Honestly, years ago when I was working in store as a senior artist, I saw some brushes that I personally felt needed to be put in a BioSeal vacuum and then burned and incinerated. I know it can be really rough to find the time in your day to do it, but it's so important because if you don't, those brushes, you know what happens to them? Not only do they, retain and get a crazy buildup of makeup, they get bacteria growing on them. Ew, gross, I know. But more importantly than just being gross, it actually can cause breakouts on your skin. It can, really be dangerous if it's too long, if you haven't cleaned them. But also it makes it so that the application of the makeup is not as clean and smooth and probably as beautiful as you want it. So we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna show you two things that I do on the daily as a professional makeup artist. I have both these products and I use them a lot because they're fast, easy, and effective at cleaning and keeping hygiene on your tools. Okay, so the first product I'm going to talk about is something I love and have been using forever. This is a cult product, especially among professional makeup artists. This is from Cinema Secrets, and this is their makeup brush cleaner. This is a go-to for me. I have it like this in the big bottle. I actually have a giant bottle of this stuff. I buy it in the super size. But the smaller size like this, when you order it at Sephora, it also comes with this great little tin, which is really cool because this allows you to use this in a really easy, portable, and a way that's a little bit more convenient for quick, easy use. So this tin, which has a screw top on it, it's empty. And the purpose for this is you take your Cinema Secrets brush cleaner and you pour some of the product into the tin. I would say probably like a ½ an inch is good for the average person. If you're using a lot of brushes and you're cleaning a lot of brushes, you might want a little bit more or just more frequently, dump it out and refill it. Also, don't forget with this, it is just a brush cleanser. I would not use this on a sponge. It's just not really the right thing. We're gonna get to that afterwards. So you got your liquid in here and then you take your dirty brush, okay? Now I'm using a foundation brush here. Foundation, liquid products, these are the ones that tend to build up, dry down, build up more. People tend to forget that this is definitely one of the most important ones to clean because it's also going on your skin, it's picking up those skin cells. That's where you can get that bacteria. This product kills 99.99% of bacteria, which is fantastic. Here's how you use it. It's so fast and easy. Dip your brush in. Oh, give it a little swirl. You don't have to be that wild with it. Normally I'm a little bit closer in looking at it, but give it a little swirl. Once you've swirled it in there, all you need to do is take some paper towel and rub it off. That's it. Rub the excess of that cleaner and it's gonna take with it all the excess of the makeup, the residue, anything that's left on there. Really fast. You see how fast that is? You do them all at once. One thing of like a good paper towel or something could probably do like a bunch of brushes and you'll find the residue from all of them left over. Then you can just discard this. But seriously though, perfectly cleaned, perfectly sanitized, ready for use. It's gonna provide a better application for you and your makeup. Plus it's also gonna be safer for your skin. If you're only doing a couple of brushes, maybe 4 or 5 brushes, and you're doing a daily clean, you can go through each one of them. And then this can keep this. You can keep this for a couple of days at least, but until you see really a buildup in there. But otherwise, it's still effective. It's still cleaning. And another great thing about it is because there's such a high content of alcohol in here, which is actually really good when you're cleaning a brush, there's really no dry down time. because it basically goes dry the moment you start rubbing it off onto the paper towel. So it's almost immediately ready for use again or reuse. So this is a great way too, if you're doing makeup and let's say you like to use one brush for multiple different colors of a blush or an eyeshadow, but you don't want to mix those colors, it's great to have this nearby so you can clean your brush down and then move on to your next shade. So really good, really helpful, really handy, and very hygienic. Okay, so the infamous dirty sponge, right? We've all got them. If you use beauty blenders or any type of sponge applicator, you know how fast they get this sort of buildup of your foundation or your complexion products on it. It can seem daunting to clean a sponge more so than a brush. It's actually not, and I'm going to show you why. This is probably one of my most favorite cleaning products of all. I do use both of these and I have them all the time. This is the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. Now this is the Solid Lavender Cleanser. So this one has like a really nice lavender scent to it. And I love this product so much. Seriously, everyone, you've got to get these. They will change your life. I'm not kidding. So they come with these little foam pads. So you can basically keep this outside to use to sort of clean off your brushes. That's if that's the way you want to do it. What I personally love to do with these is I put them on the bottom. So it kind of works as a way for any water or anything that drips down to go into an area where it can easily dry the whole thing out. That's just me and my personal way that I like to use it. But the easiest way to use these is they are a solid cleanser. So that means that this is all one cleanser. That's a lot of cleanser in here. It's just solidified. And all you need to do to clean your beauty blenders, and here's the thing, you would do this in a sink. I'm just gonna preemptively state that. Obviously for video, we're not like near my sink, but you would want to do this under a sink because it's so fast and it's so rewarding. But basically get your sponge wet. So I just have a little bit of water over here on the side. So now that I've got it wet, I'm going to, especially in the area where I have the product, so you can see already it starts to foam up there, right? So basically what you would do is under a sink, obviously, you would start getting this wet. And you can see how fast just squeezing it. It's so rewarding. I just want to squeeze it everywhere, just get it all over my apartment. But it will instantly, you can start seeing what happens as you do that. And basically what you're doing, the squeezing, the massaging, is the nature of a sponge is to pull in waters and expel those liquids. So when you've got the cleanser on and you're squeezing and massaging it, what you are doing is basically allowing that cleanser to get pulled all the way inside the sponge. And then as you squeeze like this, you're expelling the cleanser out. So you're cleaning in, cleaning out, cleaning in, cleaning out. And just a few like massaging moments, and you'll start to see how much that cleans off. Now, obviously, if this was in a sink, I could really get in there, pick up a little bit more of the product there. Sometimes I'll just, if you have a stubborn area, especially if you like to use your powders, because I know a lot of people will apply concealer, then they'll pick up a little bit of powder and do that, and it can really lock some of that foundation product in place. Just rub some of that solid cleanser. Just do a little thing with your finger there. I like to really get it in and then go back into that squeegeeing. And I'm telling you, just doing that a few times, all right, this one's really already showing. It's like really nice and clean. And it just cleans it right off so nicely, so beautifully. And that's the beauty of this. I love it for brushes, for sponges. It's just a super fast, easy. You can keep this right next to your sink. Close it up once it dries. Sometimes if there's excess water in here, I'll just tip it. That's why I like to have that little divider or whatever you want to call it down there. I'm actually going to show you. This is my current one. It's so old. It's like worn out. The sticker that was on top came off. But literally, this is what starts to happen as you use it. That solid cleanser just begins to get worn away, worn away. This still, it might look like it's the last use. No, this has still got like another good couple of weeks, if not a month left on this. I mean, these things can last you a really, really long time. And I clean probably 50 to 60 sponges, and I have like close to like 200 brushes. So I use this a lot. I'm on set all the time. I do crazy makeup, editorial, colors, everything you can imagine, creams, powders. So this stuff really works wonderful. And again, you keep it next to your sink, you open it up, and you can just clean like a crazy person. It's really fast. I love it. I love doing it. It's so rewarding because then you have like really nice, clean brushes, clean tools. And honestly, that is gonna make the difference when it comes to your makeup application, the safety of your skin. This way you're not using tools that are not disinfected that could be possibly breeding bacteria. We don't want that. Okay, so there you have it. Again, I know that cleaning your brushes and tools is probably not the most glamorous thing when it comes to beauty, but really and truly it is one of the most important to do. Everyone should get into the routine. You will appreciate your brushes and your tools a lot more when they're cleansed and sanitized. I hope this helps you. Definitely check out these products. If you use them, let me know in the comment section below, because I know these are like cult classic cleaning products, and I know there's a lot of people that you start talking about it and they're like me. They're like, oh my God, I love it so much. So let me know that in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you all. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get new videos like this from every week. And I'll see you soon. Clean those brushes, clean those sponges. Have a nice, clean day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.